The field hammock. So today I'm going to be talking about my ultralight hammock made by a company I honestly cannot pronounce the name of. Just to get the stats out of the way, it's made of 100% recycled nylon. If you're into that thing, it holds up to 300 pounds. It does not use a carabiner. It has its own proprietary way of actually setting it up, and it weighs 6.8 ounces. Now, that being said, you see me pulling these straps out. I also carry those, but all of it does fit in the hammock bag itself. Just before filming, I wasn't going to stage my equipment because I'm lazy. So yes, you can fit all this into the hammock itself. Now, going on from there, let's go on to the advantages of bringing a hammock to the field, or the pros, and that would be the comfort level. We've all slept with just a whoopee and a sleeping mat, and it's not fun. Granted, I still will be having to sleep like that from time to time, but when I bring this, it's so compact. If they say I can't set one up or have to be in a fighting position, then I just won't, and it's no skin off my back just because of the weight and size. Now, the setup compared to setting up a freaking light fighter, if that's your alternative, is just uncomparable. The breakdown and setup, especially if you can only set up and break down at night, is 1,000 times easier, faster, and I would just do this over a freaking light fighter. Honestly, I would never set up a light fighter in the field unless I was in one position for 3 days. It would probably be 3 or 4 days before I'd ever set up a light fighter. Now, let's go into a little bit more pros here. The elevation. So if it's raining, you're off the ground, you can hook up your rucksack to those straps you saw me throw around the tree using, yes, a carabiner or some paracord. And then from there, you can drape the rain fly over you and your rucksack, keeping all of your equipment off the ground and nice and dry. Now, from here, the hammock's also nice when you have some downtime just to sit in it, swing around, and shoot the shit with your boys. It's like carrying around a camping chair with some extra steps. And, I've already mentioned how light it is, but there are some cons, which would be like terrain limitations. Granted, with these straps, if you find a tree within 20-25 feet from each other, you might be able to make it work. You might be able to string some paracord out too to extend your range. Now, from there, we have security concerns, i.e. like freaking you're setting in a fighting position, and in that case, you just wouldn't use this at all. I mean, I guess you could use it as like a tarp to throw over your things so you have a little bit more waterproofing over your fighting position, but that's a little unrealistic to ask. With it being made out of nylon, it does make a lot of sound setting up, so depending on like what you're doing, maybe not the right choice to pick this. But all in all, I am very pro bringing a hammock to the field. You're still, kind of roughing it, and you can still make fun of the other guys that are, sleeping in a light fighter. Granted, you're still gonna be picked on for not sleeping on the ground, but it is what it is. Choose your battles when you can, I guess. I'm going on a rant about hammocks now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this video done. Go ahead and get off my range.